for a new laptop. I can't believe that this, if purchased separately priced, would be $1,188.85, and today, $419.98. This is a wow computer at a wow price. $84 on your easy payment. We're also taking that $13.72 of shipping. We're going to do that for you, so you don't have to worry. We've got free shipping on this. It's E326651. This is a 17-inch laptop. You've got the touchscreen capabilities. You do have a numeric keypad on the inside of this, a trackpad, 720 HD web camera that's in here. That's all great, but here's the bad news. See that QVC price of $479? Well, this $419 price, that is going away at the end of the day on Monday. So I would not wait for that one. And then this is also the only order of the year. So when these are gone, these are gone. Brian, I just want to check, do we have any lavender left? We do. Okay. Is it super limited? Oh, okay. So our Moonlight Blue is, I was actually mixing these up. I'm now in the wrong direction. So let's start here. This is the silver option that we have. We also have it in the lavender. And then don't wait on the Moonlight Blue. That is going to be our most limited option. I do just want to turn this around so you can see the inside of it. The inside here of these laptops, they're going to have a silver base to them. Notice that numeric keypad. Notice that you've got that big full-size keyboard and that touchpad as well in order to use all of this. And then look at that gorgeous screen resolution that you have here. I'm going to bring in my good buddy, Alex Abrahantes, with us, who's joining us via Skype. Alex, so good to see you, pal.
Great to see you as always, Justin. And yeah, if you look at that price, it just dawned on me. I'm like, oh my goodness, my cell phone costs like so much more than that. And this computer can do so much more, right? So you're getting a full-fledged computer here that is perfect for everyday use. And I'm excited to be able to present this with you here.
The great thing about this, Alex, is whether you're using this to watch movies, maybe you're playing solitaire, you can use that touchscreen. If you're using this to do Microsoft Office, wait a minute, that comes included, doesn't it?
It sure does. And that is fantastic because this computer not only is great, of course, because you can pinch and zoom. It's a touchscreen, which we know that so many of you love. You can be able to interact with it like you do your smartphones, your tablet. It's so intuitive and so much fun to be able to use, but it's ultra productive because you do get that Microsoft 365, which includes all of those programs that you need to be productive, to be creative, to really have fun. And that includes Word, PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote. And in addition to all those great programs, you're going to get a terabyte of storage in the cloud. So you're going to get 128 gigabytes that's internal of the solid state like drive storage inside of the computer, but you're also going to be able to get that Microsoft 365. And we're looking at this feature video here. I'd love to give you a high level overview. So you're going to get 4 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking. As I mentioned, you get that 128 gigabytes. You got an Intel N200 processor in here. That's going to be responsive. That's going to be quick. You've got Windows 11, which is the operating system built in. That is constantly being updated, and we'll tell you why it's so important that you know that you have Windows 11. You've got Copilot built in, which is your artificial intelligence. That is going to allow you to do so many great things. As we mentioned, Microsoft 365 is included as well. So you can keep track of your expenses. You can do book reports, you name it. It's there for you. And you're even getting your SmartFriend. So if you have any questions whatsoever, you can pick up the phone and call technicians that we have personally trained at HP to answer all of your questions.
And all of that, if you were to purchase separately, would be $1,188. Today, $419.98, or you could put it onto an easy payment plan of simply just $84 a month. Now, the shipping and handling, that's $0. It should be $13, so you've got extra savings there as well. This is the only order of the year, and the price is going to expire at the end of the day, Monday, so you're catching us on a good day because we do have it here available for you for this weekend as we kick off the weekend, but I can't promise you that every color is going to last. There's your silver. Here it is in the lavender, and then you also have it in the Moonlight Blue. Now, Alex, there's this little rumor that I think is actually a fact that Windows 10 is going to be going away in October. So that means, from the latest that I read, 900 million people have Windows 10 on their machine, and it's no longer going to be supported. There's a lot of people that are that's a lot of people that are gonna go into the market for a new machine all of a sudden. This comes though with Windows 11, right? So you're future-proofing yourself?
Absolutely. And the reason why we stress upon this issue with Windows 10 is that if you have a computer that has Windows 10, Microsoft is no longer going to be supporting it after October, which means that your computer may be vulnerable to cyber attacks and breaches. You could potentially have issues with your software programs. They might not be able to run as efficiently as they did. Your computer could basically start to decline, and that is not good. And that's why we're so excited that this computer has Windows 11 in it, because with Windows 11, it's an easier to use operating system. You get better security. You get new features that are constantly being updated. You get great graphics and performance with this particular computer. And with Windows 11, you're going to make sure that you're always safe, because Microsoft is always updating it to make sure that your computer is running the way that it should.
When it comes to Copilot, I saw that on the screen. One of my favorite features inside of a Windows 11 machine is Copilot. It's AI, artificial intelligence, which is a crazy cool and fun and also productive technology. Can you walk us through some of the features of Copilot? And I'm assuming that's a part of this.
Of course, it sure is. It's part of Windows 11. And with Copilot, this is going to revolutionize the way that you use your computer. I use this pretty much daily. And what you want to do with Copilot is you can pretty much ask it anything. So maybe you need some music to help you focus. Well, guess what? It'll help you do that. Maybe you have so many windows open on your screen that you just need a little assistance organizing everything. Copilot is there for you. One of my all-time favorite features of Copilot is, have you ever been on a website and there's just so much text on the screen and you just want to get to the heart of the matter?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can tell Copilot to summarize the article for you. It is so amazing to use. You can even ask it to help you write. Maybe you have to write a letter that you're having a difficult time finding the right words for. Copilot is going to be there for you. It's going to allow you to do so many different things. And I promise you, once you start using it, you're going to discover new and exciting ways that it's going to help you. And it's almost like the next evolution of computing. It's going to blow your mind, the things that Copilot can do.
Alex, my mom, the other day, she said to me, I'm writing this letter, and she'd called me because she wanted to write an aggressive letter to, like, the internet company that overcharged them for something or whatever. And she was reading what she wrote, and I was like, you have Copilot. Why don't you just put it in there? Tell it to write you an aggressive letter. And she got so excited, and she was like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. And she ran right to her machine. I ended up getting a phone call. It was 2 minutes later because it, like that, took it. And she was like giddy on the phone. She's like, you're never gonna, it did exactly what I wanted. And you can even write the letter, and if it's maybe a little too aggressive, you can write into Copilot and say, like, make it a little bit nicer. Or if it's too nice, you can be like, I want you to dig in further. It will totally do whatever you want and write that for you. It's that perfect personal assistant that is advanced, that's amazing, and it's coming to you at $419 or simply an easy payment of just $84 a month for the next 5 months. Your choice. If you want the one that matches my shirt in that blue, moonlight blue, would you like it in the lavender, or do you want to bring this home in the silver? Now, we're looking at the outside of this. We talked about the inside of it, but I would love to take a tour of this computer as well. Talk about some of the portability and also some of the ports that are inside of this.
Absolutely, Justin, because not only is it fantastic that you know that you've got a processor in here that's going to be responsive, that's going to give you the power and performance that you need to handle all of your everyday tasks and more, but it's great to know what's on the outside as well, all the great bells and whistles. So let's start with this beautiful 17-inch display, which has been one of our most popular screen sizes at QVC for decades because you can really see so much more. The first thing you're going to notice are these narrow bezels. So when you're watching movies, music videos, whatever the case may be, you're going to absolutely fall in love with the screen. It's almost like you get hypnotized. It's so much, so enjoyable really to use. You've got your HP TrueVision high definition web camera right up here with the little privacy switch. So if you want to make sure that the camera is completely non-functional, you just switch it off and you see that it's completely covered there. You mentioned it before, but let me mention it again. You've got a full numeric keypad here, which is just so great. So even if you use numbers every now and then, you'll love using that. You've got stereo speakers right up here. So you get a great forward-facing sound in addition to a great visual experience. You've got your HP image pad right here on the very bottom. I'll just lift it up a little more so you can see that. And that's great because if you don't always want to touch the screen, no worries. You can use that as well. It even has multi-gesture support. So when you open up things like photos, for example, you could actually replicate the same type of experience, not only just touching the screen like you would, but you could also use the image pad to use that as
Oh,
well.
wow.
So now let me show you the ports that you've got on the sides here, because we've got the ports that we know that you love. Right over here is your power input. This computer is going to give you up to 10 hours of battery life. There you see it. You're going to get HP Fast Charge, which allows you to charge the computer 50% in just 45 minutes. You've got a super speed USB port there. That's going to transfer information in a matter of seconds as opposed to a matter of minutes.
And
then if we can,
Alex, I actually like that port there too. That's a 2.0 port, which a lot of computers did away with. We're still giving it to you because we know that there's a lot of technology that you're going to have that's going to need that. Look, as I turn it around, how razor thin this is too. The entire laptop is coming in at less than 5 pounds, but oh, hello, more ports on the other side.
More good stuff. So we're going to give you that super speed USB port on the other side as well. And let me tell you, we have so many devices that still require that port. So this is great because so many companies have done away with it. I love how you mentioned that, Justin. It's so important that we still have that in our computers. You've got an HDMI out there. This is fantastic because this will allow you to connect this to another monitor or display. You just connect the standard HDMI cord to this computer, one to the display, and you're good to go. You've got the USB-C port, and this is wonderful because I love to call this the port of the future. All the new electronics are coming out with this port. It's the most versatile port that there is, so you're really going to appreciate having that in your brand new computer. And then last but not least, you've got your headphone jack right there, so you can plug in your headphones, listen to your music and movies, plug in a Skype or a Teams headset, whatever the case may be, you have that availability to do that. And by the way, this computer does have Bluetooth. So if you want to go wireless, you absolutely can go wireless. So all the ports that you want and need are there for you.
Fantastic. And let me just remind everybody, not only are you getting the computer for $419, but I just want you to think of this for a second. You're getting a year of that tech support from HP, so that My HP friend. You're getting a year of that Microsoft Office. Now, I need to let you know that that Office, it's not a separate voucher. It's already in the computer. So you don't need to worry about having to set up a it's all there already. That's nothing that you need to lose the voucher for. It's built into it. So Microsoft Office for a year, that tech support for a year, the computer itself, and then a voucher with this as well. The voucher is going to include so much in there on top of it. This is the only order of the year. The price is going to expire at the end of the day on Monday. It's going to go back up to that $479 price. But right now, you could take advantage of an easy payment of just $84. Here it is in the silver. This is going to be your purple. And then we have it in the Moonlight Blue. Your item number is E326651. The Moonlight Blue is our most popular and our most limited option. Do you see that that $13.72 is free when it comes to the shipping? Do you also remember that we've got a little promo code right now that we've got going on, Love15? That gives $15 off of this computer if you use that promo code. You can use it on one order today, and so if you add multiple things to your cart, or if it's just one, as long as it's over $75, you're getting $15 taken off. So use that Love15 on this and bring this price down to $404. That's fantastic to be able to do that. There's so much that we could do with this, but I would like to focus in, Alex, on, in our last 2 minutes, is this a good computer for a student? Is this a good computer for somebody who maybe is like the everyday at home? If you're a video editor, are you going to use this computer? Like, who is this for?
I like to say this is the perfect computer for the everyday person. So if you wake up in your morning and check your email, browse the web, maybe do some social media, keeping in touch with family and friends, do all of the tasks that we normally all do, this is that type of computer. If you're a hardcore video game player, professional video game player, or editor, maybe this isn't the computer for you. We have options for you there as well. But this is really designed to be maybe a second computer, maybe the computer that's just for you, maybe the perfect computer for a student. There are so many great reasons to get this computer. And by the way, you get a great software voucher that comes along with it as well, with a variety of different software and services. And you get even a little voucher that allows you to customize your very own mug. You can put whatever photo you want on there. So lots of great reasons to pick up this computer today, Justin.
You talked about how like this is really it could be the computer that you treat yourself with. If you're sharing your computer with your partner and you are sick and tired of them constantly taking it, maybe you